Hi, my lovely friends, sorry for not posting for around 1 month. I found it really hard to talk about Royale High these past few weeks. So, many things have happened, and I thought it would be a good idea to go over most of it in this video. First off, I just want to say straight off the bat, pun not intended, that this update didn't surprise me at all. It was really underwhelming even though I know many people enjoyed it. I feel it was super overhyped by the development team, and I just don't really feel like playing Royale High anymore unless Glitter Frost or Christmas is any better. Also, the background footage might be outdated as the realm has already been changed to Glitter Frost, so I hope that's fine with you guys. Anyways, this is my overall summarization of the evening fall updates this year, so let's begin. Going over the Royaleween update. So, during the evening fall update you would spawn in the realm Campus 4, as it seems like the developers are taking this realm a whole lot seriously since they are discontinuing working further on Campus 3, at least from what I heard, but that is a completely different discussion. Okay, then, you would wait around nighttime to be able to go to the Halloween event, and it usually ended around 12 AM in Royale High time they use in-game. Then it usually starts at 5 PM, but I might be wrong about that because I didn't like this update very much and didn't play it either because of that reason. Which is already too quick to be honest to Candy Farm, as you will have to wait the next day during nighttime to come to the barn again. You can argue you should have farmed during September, but not everyone has time to wait 1 full hour to go back and forth collecting candy bowls in different realms. It's kind of tedious and not fun to do at all. Next, you would come inside through the barn, and there is a minigame you get to buy for tickets, which you get at the front before you go in. My favorite one was the leaf blower, because I think it gave the most candies. Also, even though the update is gone now, I really would have recommended doing the roller coaster ride, costume contest thing, because that was really fun to do as well, and especially the baking food minigame, as it was really fun and reminds me of the Cooking Mama game I would play when I was younger. But most of the other stuff were really underwhelming, like collecting the apple for apple cider was cool, but barely gave you candies, and the maze thing was boring and wasn't as intriguing as other years. Now I am happy to know that it wasn't as hard as the years before, because I remember being so stressed when doing the mazes, because any little mistake you made when watching the tutorials you would get killed by the ice monsters or lost completely since it was so dark. Plus, there was a cool grand prize, which makes sense. It was a really difficult maze, but still upsetting that they spent most of their time for this update on the different mazes, and it still wasn't very good. The final thing you could do was put in a code for this flower chandelier. I thought it was cute, but very random to have since it wasn't spring, but okay, a new item, I guess. Plus, you can trade furniture items, I am now learning so. Yay! But the other thing was the steampunk set, but the new additions to it were really expensive for me and other people with such little time, so I didn't buy it. Okay, now let's talk about all the major problems with the update. Royaleween's problems and flaws. First off, I just want to say starting off there wasn't enough time to play this update at all. I thought it would be like Dress to Impress, since their update was also late, that they would also extend the date to November 13th, the date the update dropped, but I guess not. I understand that the Halloween update has technically been out since early September, but we couldn't buy many things then, so I think that doesn't count. So, this year is just really annoying, and I feel it's way too early to be celebrating Glitter Frost when we barely had any time for evening fall. But this is Royale High we are talking about. This game has the worst time management, so this isn't surprising. Also, another thing is not enough time to do the mini games. Only allowing us 5 or 4 PM to 12 AM to experience the update is vile. We should have had most of the day at least to have the update, because the day and night cycle, as I said before, moves way too fast. Like, imagine just joining the game and then right after the nighttime mini-games are over. That would suck so much, because then you would have to wait so much time just for the server to turn into nighttime again. Which made us have no time to properly grind for candies, and they could have balanced it out. Then it would make sense for the mini-games to not give players that many candies if they had all day and night to do the quest instead of waiting so long. The games in the event were cool to see since they were different from last year, but they were also so bland. As I said before, there were a couple that I thought were fun and interesting. I just don't understand why Royale High didn't bring back candy farming, Blackwood Manor, and apple bobbing and just add a cool twist to them instead of all this. Like, yeah, add new mini-games, but don't take away the things we already had. I feel that would have brought out this update so much faster if they had done this instead. Also, not to mention how overhyped this update was. I thought the developers said this was going to be the best Halloween update ever, but I am still lost on what made this update so good. It really isn't that high of a standard that Wickery Cliffs was. I am happy it's something new, but upset with what they had done with this. The overhyping was not necessary as it just gave the developers a gateway of hate for lying to the fans. Not to mention it wasn't properly announced when it was coming. I think they were trying to make it secret, but still don't say the update is coming in a few days if it's actually almost 2 weeks. In addition, I would like to bring up is how some of the chest items ended up being set for candies, which is fine if it was like 100 candies or 1k maybe, but like 15k is way too much, and multiple items this year that were received from the chest were turned into overpriced candy items, and I don't think that is okay. Especially to new players who weren't able to play previous years before. More unneeded doll sets. Royale High thought it was a good idea to make more doll sets, which I think already shows where their priorities are placed. I know they signed the contract so they can't backtrack now, but it's upsetting going into the game and seeing clickbait videos about a new update and then finding out in the comment sections it's actually a toy set. For example, some of the new sets that came out during the Halloween update were the Royale High bus outfit and the Frog Rain outfit. They were so cute, and I was so disappointed to hear it was for money as I can't afford that, and again, I don't want to support it because even though in my previous videos we found out the money doesn't actually go to Israel, they still support those people and their actions, so it would just rub me the wrong way personally to buy it. But, if you want or don't want to, it's your choice again. Just don't try to convert other people rudely to not or to buy the dolls and playsets, because I still am seeing people do that and it's not right. I really hope this ends and Royale High finally stops making these doll sets because we have been craving a diamond set so much. But then again, when I think about it, Royale High will screw that up too, like always, which I have also stated in other videos. So, yeah, that's my main opinion on these dolls. I don't like talking about them because I always repeat what I say, but there isn't really much to go over with these dolls. I just don't understand how they are able to develop these toy sets so quickly, but when we asked them all those other years for diamond sets, they said they had no time, and it took them ages. But when it's come to this, they suddenly can make new sets so quickly. Like, why wasn't it like this before, huh? Overall reflection, I am so sad about Wickery Cliffs going, as that was the first Halloween realm I actually took seriously and played. I did play the Halloween update on Earth and Autumn Town before, but not that much since I wasn't really into Roblox back then. But looking back at my old account, I realized I missed out on that chance to experience those updates properly. This new Halloween update is so underwhelming, and I still can't believe it's all taking place in this unfinished realm, but that's Royale High for you. The part 1 of the Glitter Frost update is out now, but I am not going to lie to you guys. I think this update will also be boring as well if they screwed up so badly on the Halloween update. Conclusion, anyways, let me know what you think about this whole thing, and feel about this whole update, plus maybe what you think the next update Glitter Frost will be like. Also, thank you so much for taking time out of your day or night to watch this video. Please give me video suggestions as it would really help. Also, make sure to comment on my video with a Halloween sculpt emoji if you agree with me on this video, and be sure to like and subscribe for the algorithm, so more people can see this video, and I will see you guys in another awesome video. Take care.